If you're a die-hard Browns fan and love breaking down the game like we do, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a blitz. During the Cleveland Browns rookie minicamp, Shedeur Sanders made a bold statement that is sure to catch the attention of NFL fans. The young quarterback, drafted 184th overall in the 5th round of the 2025 NFL Draft, confidently declared that his NFL journey would be similar to that of Tom Brady. Despite his lower draft selection, Sanders is determined to prove his worth. In fact, he dismissed the importance of his draft position, focusing instead on the excitement of the opportunity ahead. My story is going to be similar, he said. You know, I was a late round draft pick, but we're here now, so none of that. Stuff matters as it mattered on the day. I'm just excited to be here and ready to work. Shedeur Sanders' remarks are certainly intriguing as he draws a parallel to Tom Brady's legendary career. Brady, who was drafted 199th overall in the 6th round of the 2000 NFL Draft, famously used his underdog status as fuel for his rise to greatness. Over the course of his career, Brady won an astounding 7 Super Bowl titles, earning a reputation as one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history. Sanders' assertion that his career could mirror Brady's trajectory is a testament to his self-belief and determination, qualities that will serve him well as he embarks on his own NFL journey. While Sanders may have started behind fellow rookie Dillon Gabriel in early drills at minicamp, his performance quickly stood out. On Friday, Sanders impressed coaches and teammates alike with sharp throws and a pair of touchdowns in 7-on-7 scrimmages. Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski was careful not to make too much of the initial quarterback order, suggesting that roles could shift as camp progresses. Sanders' early success on the field, combined with his confident mindset, shows that he's ready to rise to the challenge and prove himself in the competitive NFL environment. Brady, who has taken on a mentorship role for Sanders, offered some encouraging words after his dramatic slide in the 2025 draft. In an appearance on Jake Paul's Impulsive podcast, Brady shared a text he had sent to Sanders during the draft process. "I actually texted Shedeur," Brady said. "I said, dude, like whatever happens wherever you go, that's your first day. Day 2 matters more than the draft. I was 199. So who can speak on it better than me?" Brady's message to Sanders was clear. The draft is just the beginning, and it's what a player does once they arrive that truly matters. Brady's words carry significant weight, not only because of his immense success, but also because of the similarities between their draft experiences. Like Sanders, Brady was once overlooked and underestimated by many. His rise to the top of the NFL ranks is proof that success is not determined by draft position, but by the ability to make the most of opportunities and perform when it matters most. Sanders seems to have internalized this message, using it as motivation to prove his doubters wrong and carve out his own legacy in the league. Brady's influence on Sanders goes beyond just words of encouragement. The two share a business relationship as well, with Brady being one of the first to offer Sanders an NIL deal. This partnership reflects not only Brady's mentorship, but also the strong bond they have built over time. Brady understands what it takes to overcome adversity in the NFL, having been the 7th quarterback selected in his own draft. Despite his low draft status, Brady went on to achieve legendary status, and now he's offering Sanders the wisdom and support to help him achieve similar success. Sanders wears number 12 in Cleveland, a nod to his mentor Tom Brady. This small gesture reflects the respect and admiration Sanders has for the NFL legend who has played such a pivotal role in his career. However, Sanders' journey will not be without its challenges. The Browns roster is filled with veteran quarterbacks, including Deshaun Watson, Kenny Pickett, and Joe Flacco, all of whom will provide stiff competition for the rookie. Nevertheless, Sanders' early performance in minicamp shows that he's ready to rise to the occasion and compete at the highest level. The presence of experienced quarterbacks in Cleveland's quarterback room presents both a challenge and an opportunity for Sanders. On one hand, he will have to prove himself against established NFL veterans. On the other hand, he will have the chance to learn from some of the best in the game. Deshaun Watson, in particular, offers a wealth of experience that could be invaluable to Sanders as he navigates the complexities of the NFL. With the right guidance and his own natural talent, Sanders could very well surpass expectations in Cleveland's quest to return to the playoffs. Sanders' early success in minicamp, coupled with his unwavering confidence and strong work ethic, has many people excited about his potential. Despite being a 5th-round pick, Sanders' performance on the field suggests that he is more than capable of thriving in the NFL. As the Browns look to find their quarterback of the future, Sanders could be the answer they've been searching for. Whether or not he ends up becoming the face of the franchise remains to be seen, but one thing is clear. Shedeur Sanders is ready to make a name for himself in the NFL. As the 2025 season approaches, all eyes will be on Shedeur Sanders and his journey with the Cleveland Browns. The rookie quarterback has already shown that he's not afraid to embrace the challenge and prove his worth, just as Tom Brady did so many years ago, with the mentorship of one of the NFL's greatest players and a determination to succeed. Sanders has the potential to make a significant impact in the league. Whether or not his career mirrors Brady's rise to greatness, Sanders is certainly one to watch in the years to come. Enjoying the content so far? Smash that like button and drop your take in the comments. We want to hear what you think about the Browns this season. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up because we have a blockbuster rumor that's shaking the NFL community to its core. Reports are swirling around that the Cleveland Browns are on the verge of trading star running back Nick Chubb to the Carolina Panthers. Yes, you heard that right. Chubb, the heart and soul of the Browns' ground game, the silent warrior who lets his legs do the talking, could be packing his bags for Charlotte in what many are already calling a shocking, almost unbelievable deal. The whispers started early this morning, coming from both Cleveland insiders and a few plugged-in sources close to the Panthers front office. As crazy as it sounds, this might actually have legs. Pun intended. Browns fans are stunned. Panthers fans are cautiously excited. And everyone else is wondering, why on earth would Cleveland do this? Let's break this down piece by piece and dive deep into what might be the NFL's most surprising trade of the year. First off, let's talk about Nick Chubb, a 4-time Pro Bowler, one of the most consistent and punishing runners in the league, and without a doubt, the Browns' offensive cornerstone for the past few seasons. Chubb isn't just good, he's elite. When healthy, he's a top 3 back, no debate. His vision, power, patience, and ability to break tackles make him the kind of player you build around, not move on from. So what gives? Well, word around the league is that the Browns front office has become increasingly worried about Chubb's injury history, especially coming off that devastating knee injury he suffered last season. He's entering the final year of his contract, and there's tension in the building about whether it's worth re-signing him long-term at top dollar. Remember, this is a team trying to compete now and keep an eye on cap space. Trading Chubb may not be about talent. It could be about timing, business, and cold, hard numbers. Now let's flip the coin and look at the Carolina Panthers. This is a franchise that's been stuck in offensive purgatory for years. Ever since Christian McCaffrey left town, they've lacked that game-changing presence in the backfield. The offense has sputtered under multiple regimes, and with young quarterback Bryce Young trying to find his footing, the Panthers are desperate to surround him with stability and firepower. Enter Nick Chubb. Sources close to Carolina say the front office sees this as a unique opportunity to acquire a veteran leader who can carry the load, open up the play action, and take pressure off their young QB. It's not just about the stats. It's about identity. Chubb brings grit, leadership, and a no-nonsense style of football that Carolina fans would rally behind. And while he might not be a long-term answer, he could be exactly the right-now solution to jumpstart a stagnant offense and change the culture in that locker room. As for the details of the trade, nothing has been officially confirmed yet, but insiders are buzzing about what the package might look like. Rumor has it the Browns would receive a 2nd-round pick, a 4th-rounder, and potentially a young defensive player, possibly Yetur Gross-Matos or cornerback J.C. Horn, depending on how aggressive Carolina wants to get. It's a hefty price for a running back in today's pass-heavy NFL. But for someone like Chubb, it might just be worth it. And for Cleveland, the return could be seen as a way to retool and diversify their offense, especially if they want to lean more on Deshaun Watson in the passing game. The Browns might also be eyeing one of the many talented running backs in the upcoming draft class, or already thinking about giving Jerome Ford a bigger role. Either way, this deal, if finalized, would send shockwaves throughout the league and redefine the direction of two franchises overnight. From a fan perspective, this one hurts. In Cleveland, Nick Chubb is more than just a player. He's a symbol, a blue-collar warrior who embodies everything that city loves about football. Tough, humble, and all about the team. The idea of trading him feels like a betrayal to many in the Dawg Pound. Social media exploded the moment the rumor hit, with Browns fans demanding answers, calling for front office accountability, and even threatening to boycott games if the idiot trade becomes real. It's emotional, it's raw, and it speaks to just how much Chubb means to that city. He's the kind of player who never complains, never seeks the spotlight, and simply delivers week after week. Losing him, even for a decent haul, would be a gut punch. For many fans, it would mark the end of an era and possibly the end of faith in this current front office. In Carolina, though, the reaction has been a bit more mixed. Cautious optimism, you might say. Panthers fans have been burned before. They've seen big names come and go, promises made and broken. But the idea of pairing Nick Chubb with Bryce Young has definitely sparked excitement. Chubb could be the perfect mentor and safety net for the young QB, and his presence alone would change how defenses approach the Panthers' offense. But questions remain. How much does Chubb have left in the tank? Can he stay healthy? And is Carolina really in a position to go all in when they're still building a foundation? It's a gamble, no doubt, but it's a gamble that might just be worth taking. After all, the NFC South is wide open. A strong run game and a few key wins could be all it takes to sneak into the playoffs. With Chubb in the backfield, that possibility suddenly feels very real. Now let's talk league-wide implications, because a trade like this doesn't happen in a vacuum. Other teams are watching closely. If Nick Chubb is on the market, don't be surprised if other contenders start making calls. Think about teams like the Ravens, the Bills, maybe even the Cowboys. Any squad with playoff aspirations and a question mark at RB could suddenly throw their hat in the ring. That's the kind of domino effect a superstar trade can cause. And for the Browns, making this deal now, before the draft or training camp, could be a strategic move to create a bidding war. Maybe Carolina is just the first of many suitors. Or maybe the deal's already done behind closed doors and we're just waiting for the announcement. Either way, don't be shocked if this rumor goes from whisper to wildfire in a matter of hours. The NFL never sleeps, and trade season is officially heating up. Let's not forget the impact this could have inside those locker rooms. In Cleveland, moving on from a respected veteran like Chubb could fracture chemistry, especially if younger players start questioning management's loyalty. How do you convince a team you're all in on winning when you ship out one of your best players? It sends a message, whether intentional or not. In Carolina, though, the opposite might happen. Bringing in a player like Chubb could energize the building, set a tone for training camp, and show the team that the front office believes in them. Football is more than X's and O's. It's also about belief, momentum, and identity. And a big-time move like this can be the spark that changes everything. Whether that spark lights a fire or burns the house down, well, that's what makes this whole situation so fascinating. At the end of the day, we have to ask, is this the right move? It's the question that every analyst, fan, and former player is debating right now. For the Browns, it could be a smart business decision. Get value now before it's too late. Free up cap space and build around Watson. But from a football perspective, it's a risky roll of the dice. For the Panthers, it's the opposite. High risk, high reward. If Chubb stays healthy and produces, this could go down as a franchise-altering move. If not, well, it could set them back even further. It all depends on how you view the value of a workhorse running back in 2025 and whether you think Chubb still has another dominant year or two left in him. Either way, one thing's for sure, this trade rumor has already shaken up the NFL landscape, and if it comes true, it'll be remembered for years to come. So now we wait. We watch Twitter, we stalk Schefter, we refresh our feeds hoping for a breaking news banner to hit. Will the Browns actually pull the trigger and let go of their beloved RB1? Will the Panthers take the leap and try to revive their offense with a proven star? Or will this just be another wild off-season rumor that fades into the background? Whatever happens, you better believe we'll be right here covering it every step of the way. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are the Browns making a smart move or a massive mistake? Is Carolina going all in too soon or seizing the opportunity of a lifetime? Smash that like button, subscribe for more NFL content, and stay tuned because this offseason just got a whole lot more interesting. Thanks for riding with us on another Browns Blitz. If you liked the video, share it with a fellow fan, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you're always part of the Dawg Pound conversation. Go Browns!